Alright guys, little update on the cars. Datsun run good. I don't know if I said that earlier. I got my new side mirrors in for the Datsun from Mr. Grip. And they are looking absolutely fantastic. Like, hell yeah. I'm excited about that. So, yeah, I was going to put them, at least the driver one right there. It'll fit, but getting the bolts up through the inside of the door to get into there is like damn near impossible. So, I think I'm just going to do what everybody else does and fender mount them. Probably like right in this area. I'll figure that out later. Bike. I don't know if I mentioned that last time. FD runs good. So, plugged up all those vacuum leak holes that I was having on the intake. Bolted on the rear charge pipe. Changed my transmission fluid. It seems to like going into reverse better now. It's still a little bit rough going into reverse. So, I'm thinking my synchro's just, starting to actually go. It's a quite common problem on FDs, so it is what it is. I will cross that bridge when I get to it, but the new fluid definitely seemed to help it a lot. And update on the Corolla. Got the transmission on. That was a pain in the ass. Had to go through 3 clutch plates, the friction discs, because the first 2 were not the right spline diameter to fit on because that's a W55 trans out of like a Tacoma or something. And that's 4H bell housing. And that's obviously a 20 valve 4H. So yeah, the W55 spline doesn't work on OEM Corolla clutch splines. So I had to get the Tacoma or 4Runner or whatever it was, clutch plate, and then the pressure plate is still the Corolla because the pressure plate and the flywheel have to be Corolla to work with the Corolla stuff. That's all good. It's all bolted in. It's done now. I got my starter on. We cranked it over. Got the starter actually cranked over. No weird noises, so that's good. Figured, you know what? Since I'm here and it's only 4 bolts, might as well try to fire the thing over, right? Wrong. I got no spark for some reason. I pulled this thing out running and driving, and now I have absolutely no spark. I got the wiring harness chopped to shit, but negative grounds, and then I got the other ground to the block right there. Positive junction block right there for all my positives. This is a switched positive that I have, and I just got it full blower to the battery cable because, I'm just trying to get the thing started, so I don't really care about that stuff. And then over here I got the ignition wires, so I got it, you can see I got it all chopped up so that there's really only 3 wires running through my ignition and everything else is all standalone stuff. So yeah, basically one of these is my starter wire, and these other 2, this one's the ignition positive, and this one's my spark ignition source. So if I just jumper those 2 together, in theory, it should start and it should run. It ain't doing that. And it was before I pulled it out of the car. And actually, I had it in the back of the MR2, bolted into the MR2. I had the MR2 on the lift, and I had the Corolla right there. And I plugged that into the Corolla and started the engine in the MR2 via the Corolla ignition, and that worked. So why it's not working now, a month after I pulled it out of the MR2, I don't know. Either I forgot a wire somewhere, or something to do with the distributor relocation kit isn't working properly, or my ECU decided to take a shit. I don't know. All I know is that I am done for the day because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So yeah, that was my fun Sunday fun day, and I still gotta get a driver's side motor mount bracket because I don't have one. It's suspiciously missing, and I gotta put the where the hell is it? Somewhere around here. Brake master cylinder. I got that, so I'm gonna put that on before I bother putting the engine in here. And then at that point, I'm just waiting on a brake master driver side motor mount bracket, and I'm gonna put the engine in the car whether it runs or drives. So screw it. I'll figure out the wiring later. I just want the thing bolted into the car, and then I can figure out the wiring. I still got to do the fuel system anyways, because my fuel tank sending unit hasn't showed up yet. My tank showed up, everything else showed up, but the sending unit didn't. So yeah, that's got to go back in there. I have one bolt on this thing that's not tight, and then this bolt is like right here. So yeah, that needs new bolts before it goes back on the ground anyway. This one's got both bolts. That's nice. Yeah, this car's gonna be a piece of work too. I already know it. Well, it already has been. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's the Sunday update. Next time I get back into the shop and start working on something else, I will give you guys a update on that too. So I'll see you guys next time.